Hi everybody, it's Brooke Sanders, your Secret Garden Girl, and today I'm kind of excited. I'm glad you're here with me. It's our Sunday weekly video, and I have decided that it's good timing, paying attention to the weather, to go outside and do some direct sowing. I'm going to sow some red velvet lettuce, which I really love. It's a beautiful purple lettuce. Oh, yummy. And it's hardy. And I'm going to do some direct sowing of some of those carrots that are real colorful that we all see in the supermarket. I have some seeds for those. I'm super excited about that. And some sugar snap peas, which I already put in a few to see if they were going to germinate in my grow bag. I'll show you outside. And yes, indeed, one just popped this morning. So that's good news. We're going to put a few more in there. And it's companion growing. These guys all like each other, and they are beneficial to one another, and they're tasty, nutritious, and I'm excited about it. Now, remember folks, you don't have to have a whole lot of room to have a little garden. It's amazing how much you can grow in just a 5-gallon bucket or a 3.5-gallon bucket. It's quite remarkable. I used to teach people how to do this in Oregon with my charity that I had there. A lot of container growing, because not everybody has acreage, right? I certainly don't. So on my patio, I have grow bags, which I'll show you, and you can do this too. It's super simple. So if you're interested in starting a little garden of your own, you're at the right channel. Okay, are you guys ready? Let's go outside and let's get our garden on. I'll see you out there in a sec. Okay, so we're outside, and these are the beautiful carrots that we're going to sow, and some more of these sugar snap peas. They're good for cool weather. And my red velvet lettuce. We're going to put some in this grow bag here. As you can see, Yeah, good. Some in this grow bag here, and then the rest I'll put inside of here. This container here. I grew a ton of lettuce in this last year, so I know that it works. Okay, so let me bring you back up here. Whoops. Oh boy. Alrighty. So, and as you can see down here, I hope you can see, right there is the little pea that already germinated. So we know that we're good. We know that our seeds are good, which is what, these are older seeds, and I wanted to make sure that they were going to germinate before I put them all in here, right? Okay, so let me get my gloves on, and we'll get started. Well, actually, I'm not going to wear my gloves. What's the point of that? It's kind of silly. Let's start with our carrots here. Okay, it's so simple, it's kind of nutty. I don't know, there's a lot of people out there that make gardening hard, and it's not hard. These are very, very tiny little seeds, as you can see. Very tiny little seeds. Alright, so what we're going to do, looks like you guys can see pretty good here. Alright, so I have peas that went around in a circle here, and I put a few like here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these seeds and I'm just going to put them in here around this area, and then I'm going to cover it with some more soil very lightly, because it really only needs to be about 1/8 of an inch down for these guys. My soil is already really super moist because we had a nice rain last night. so I'm not going to do any watering, and then I'm just going to use a mister for a while. And once they start to pop, then we'll be okay. As far as thinning is concerned, probably not. Okay, so here we go. Super simple. You just take your seeds and you sprinkle. You don't have to go crazy. This is what I do. It's super easy. Be amazed how this will work. Alrighty. Alright. Then we're going to take some soil and we're just going to lay a little bit right on top, just like this. Not a ton, because they don't need a lot. That's it. That's it. Okay. Now, that's our carrots. And I'm going to put in some red leaf lettuce. This is going to be a very full pot. That's what those look like. Teeny again. See? Super small. Do I have it right here? Do you see? Oops. Good Lord of mercy. Okay, stay there. Okay. Some fell. So great. All right. So this is simple. Super simple. Keep it simple. I know people like to criticize and say, oh, you need to do all this spacing, and no, you don't. Not in my world. Okay. Alrighty. Alright. The rest of these will go into this blue container. And again, we're just going to do a light cover of soil. Doesn't take much. And then tomorrow morning, I will come out and we will mist. And we will be good to go. Then I'm thinking, after next Sunday's video, which we'll talk about in a second, after next Sunday's video, I'm going to put the rest of this lettuce right in here. Next Sunday's video is going to be our moringa trees. I'm sowing a ton for them. Alright, this is going to be a very full pot. I have gloves. I don't wear them unless I'm doing like heavy duty stuff, but I kind of like the feeling of the soil on my hands. Okay, that was super simple. Now this I'll come out and mist in a little bit because it needs a little more moisture than my bin, because it rained in my bin last night, I should say. Alright, and then I have sweet peas in here already, so I think I'm going to hold off on the sweet peas here. Alrighty. Isn't that kind of crazy how simple that is? I know. I used to be one of those who sat here and would make the spacing and make like a grid and do the whole 9 yards. And guess what I found out? It's just not necessary. I just didn't find that it made it any neater. And for lettuce, I mean, you just come in and you just chop and then it comes back. So, you know, for me, simple. Now carrots. People are always wondering, when is it time to harvest my carrots? And they tell you. Remember, folks, I always say, your plants, if you're really listening and watching and paying attention, they'll let you know what they need, how much they need, more sun, less sun, too much water, not enough water, and when to harvest. And so for carrots, they top up. Beets will do the same thing. So when you can see color coming up out of the soil, it's time to harvest. If you don't see that, you need to wait. How simple is that, right? Kind of nutty. Okay, So now let's look at a few other things that I've been doing here. I'll turn you around. Okay, so you're turned around. This is my Swiss chard. My friend Tracy gave me these seeds, and I dearly, dearly love Swiss chard. Oh my goodness. And then of course I have my oregano, which I love. And my English thyme, holy cow, really, really going crazy. And my rosemary is finally coming back. I almost killed it last year. There's a video on that. And my marigolds, they're ailing. I've been saving seeds like crazy. It's super simple to save marigold seeds. Do you know how to do that? Here, let me show you real quick. Okay, so you take off a little bud. Let me turn you. Okay, so here's the little head, right? And then you grab the yellow part. Grab the yellow part, and then you pull right here, gently. Just gently. And here comes all the yellow part off, and then here are all the seeds, right here. And I have just a ton of them. So I will continue deadheading these, and I'm going to clip a lot of the dead branches and see what wants to survive for this coming up season. But I'm amazed they've made it this long. I grew them from seed, started them last year at this time. So Mother Nature again always surprises, never lets you down. And then we have, let me turn you around. These are my sweet potatoes. We've talked about those before. The vines are dead here for the most part, so that means that they're just about done cooking in there. And so maybe on Sunday, next Sunday's video, when we do the moringa sowing of the seeds, we'll get in here and we'll harvest a whole bunch of sweet potatoes, hopefully, fingers crossed. And then of course we have my garlic right there. Garlic is not ready. We've got a good 3 more months for them to come to fruition. You'll know when they're ready when the foliage, all the green dies. Yeah. Okay. Okay, well that was fun, don't you think? You know, growing food on a patio, on a little balcony, and even if you have land, it's just really not that simple. There's basics that you need to know. One is just keep it simple. As you can see, as I showed you, I'm growing an abundance of food on my little patio here, and I really enjoy it. So if you enjoy gardening, you can do it on a patio, you can do it at a windowsill, sunny windowsill, you can do it in a balcony. Growing food can be fun, easy, relaxing, and oh so good for you. Okay folks, well, until next Sunday, which I'm excited about, moringa trees, yay! I'm growing one for my daughter in San Diego, so I'm excited to get it started so I can hand deliver it to her and my grandchildren. I miss them. Nonetheless, next Sunday will be fun. And until then, if you like these kinds of videos, please subscribe and give us a thumbs up. And if you have any suggestions of what you'd like to see me do in my garden, I'd be more than happy to try. And if you have any questions otherwise, ask away. I will answer. Alrighty, folks. You guys have a great week. And until I see you next Sunday, get outside and get your garden on. Okay. Goodbye. See you next time.